Okay, this video I'm just kind of throwing in here somewhere in the middle because I wanted to go over it. It is just the little menu from inside an email. So once you have an email opened up all the way, you also have some menu options at the top. So you have one that says archive. If I want to archive this email, it will archive. Like I said before, archiving is hard because sometimes it's hard to find when you archive. So I suggest not archiving anything. Right here, I can report it as spam. So if something's coming to you that shouldn't, you can report it as spam. I have the delete button. I can trash can it. I also have the ability to mark it as unread. So I can click here, mark it as unread, and now this email from Brandon is unread. So if I have an interest in looking at it later, I might want to mark it as unread so I don't forget. Okay. You also have that snooze button. Remember, the snooze is just to remind me to look at it later. I also have the ability to add it to tasks. So if this is an email from someone that's asking me to do something and I don't want to forget, you can add this to your tasks and your little task button will open up on the right and then it will automatically add this as a task. So now I have a task called reply internet issues. It has the email attached. I can open this at any time. And then if it has something for me to do, I can check it off that it's done. But this is just your personal tasks over here. And you'll see it on the right hand side in your email menu bar. I can close it. And then right here, you have a little tasks option that over here you have some things to do. So this button right here with the check and the plus sign adds this to your tasks so that you remember if it's something that you need to complete. Okay. Over here, you have the ability to move it somewhere else. So any labels or folders, anything like that you want to move it to. You also have the ability to label it, which is all on the left when we are creating labels, which we're not talking about in this video. And then you have some more options over here on the right, mark as unread, as not important, add star, create event, and so on. Okay. You also have a couple right here. You have the star, so you can mark it as starred. So I showed you before that we have some star options. So when I click here, it marks it as starred. When I keep clicking, it changes my colors. So remember I had all of those options as stars. Here's where I can click through to pick the one I want. So if I want to pick a question mark because I need to look at that later, I have a question mark. I have reply, and then in my more button, I have some more options. I have reply all, forward, I can print, delete, block, all sorts of things right here in my more options. Okay, so that is basically just those top menu options, and then you have a couple right here inside the email. And then, of course, it also tells you the time that it was sent.